Okay, y'all. So, hey, all right, I work out pretty much every day of the week with the exception of 2 days, okay? My rest days don't always fall on the weekend. This particular week, they fall on Wednesday and Saturday. Today it's Wednesday. Um, I rest this morning. I took a break. I did not work out, and I probably should have because I forgot I had the client that always goes to sleep. And I should have stretched. I should have done some jumping jacks. I I I just I should have worked out. I'm done. I finished her hair and I'm tired, okay? Because although today was a rest day, I got my workout on. Check this out. Okay, y'all, so as usual, we start out pretty well, but as you can see, as I am trying to, you know, section off hair, her head is falling back. So I already knew right then. I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those days where we're gonna be playing, not necessarily tug of war, but well, I guess you can call it tug of war. She pulling one way, and I'm trying to hold the other way. So yeah, I will say this. I have a few clients that get in my chair and fall asleep, and you know what? That's probably the biggest compliment ever, because it lets you know that people trust you. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It is a whole lot on your body, especially when you're trying to be gentle. You want to get things done in a timely fashion, and so yeah, it's comical sometimes, but then sometimes it just wears you out. So let's just take some time out and count how many times I had to move her head. So here's the first one. All right, and here's the second time. And I don't know what it is, but it's like when clients fall asleep, there's number three, they get the stiff neck and it is hard for you to move them. And I just feel so bad because I'm like, am I disrupting it? Well, obviously I'm not disrupting them because they don't wake up, but am I hurting them? And then I wonder, like, is their neck sore when they wake up? Because you know how it is. Number four, you know how it is when, look at me. You know how it is when you sleep wrong at night and you wake up in the morning and everything is sore and you can't recover quickly. Like it's gonna take all day for things to get back to normal. I wonder if that happens when you nod off. So y'all, by this time, my back was really starting to hurt, and she was my last client of the day. And at the end of the day, especially when you have late appointments and you've been working all day, you are extremely exhausted. So the one thing you want your last client to do is to hold their head. But this poor lady, I will say she had been working all day, so I'm sure she's exhausted. But listen, y'all, she does this every time she gets into my chair. Normally we do blowouts, and the blowouts is not as bad. I don't have to move her head as much. But when you're actually parting and trying to make sure things are neat and in a certain order, you do want the person to hold their head so you won't have to do so much moving around and acrobatics. Yes, acrobatics and working out in order to make sure your work looks good. So, but again, y'all, it was just funny, and I had to document this because it was something else. I was like, let me count to see how many times we're gonna have to adjust.